Hello, friends. Good morning. How are you? It's Friday, and sometimes on Fridays, sometimes on Sundays, other days, sometimes too, we tend to do this focus on the exhale and this maybe like letting go sense or something along those lines. And I like to do those on days like Fridays and Sundays because it's kind of a transitional day. We're moving into the weekend or we're moving out of the weekend. And maybe you don't work a regular schedule, your schedule is something else. But there's still maybe a sense of shift, or maybe we all just need a little sense of that exhale sometimes. So I just want to encourage you that this is available to you not just on these days, not just in these moments, but anytime you need to feel that movement, that shift from one thing to the next, or this sense of a letting go. I hope that you'll think about the exhale. So if you haven't set yourself up for meditation, please do. Let's find that comfortable but intentional posture. If you're seated, let's sit tall. If you're laying down or reclining, just bringing some length to the spine. We can all maybe bring our shoulders down away from the ears if they're up there. Finding some relaxation in the scalp and jaw. If it feels good, closing the eyes or just resting the gaze a little ahead of you. And to settle into our time, let's take a couple of slow, deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, and then allowing for a controlled exhale through the mouth. Not rushing those exhales. And then when you're ready, letting the breath settle into its natural flow, whatever that might mean today. As you start to really pay attention to the breath, noticing the sensation at the tip of the nose as the breath moves in and out. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest, maybe the belly. And really paying attention to this place in the body where you feel the breath move all the way in and kind of start to turn around for the exhale. Maybe that's somewhere in the chest. Maybe you're feeling it in the belly. And just noticing this space. As you continue to breathe, letting yourself stay with that flow. Just noticing this kind of bottom of the breath. Does it feel grounding? Maybe it feels weird, something else entirely. Just noticing what it feels like. can stay here in this space of the breath, or you can move into really paying attention to the full breath cycle from the inhale to the exhale. We're going to stay just like this for the next couple of minutes. And as distractions arise, we're not forcing them away, but just noticing them and returning to the breath as you're able. And maybe in our last couple of minutes together, the awareness does come back to this exhale. And maybe the focus here, this sense of letting go of the breath, letting go of something else if you need to. Maybe first feeling that grounded place at the bottom of the breath before you let go of whatever you need to. And then as our time starts to wind down, let's take our 3 slow, deep breaths to close. And on these breaths, that really slow, steady inhale, and then maybe again this kind of letting go sensation on the exhale, sighing it out, however feels good to you. Maybe again that slow, controlled exhale through the mouth. Sensing into what your body needs in this exhale. And then when you're ready, maybe opening the eyes if they were closed, kind of taking in what's around you, offering yourself some gentle movements before whatever might be next in your day. Thank you so much for being here, friends. Take care.